So that was episode 2. What do you think?
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. What am I talking about? We started episode 2. Maybe somebody else should do podcasts.
That was episode 1. The beginning of this episode was nice. A nice slow beginning. I felt like that was enjoyable. I was half expecting it to open on a fight scene at the beginning of episode 1, but no, we spent a whole episode kind of building up, which I liked.
It was a little slow. I hope it speeds up.
I couldn't
agree with this for 13 episodes.
No, I think this. I've said this about the previous seasons, that 13 episodes, even though I love this, it makes good sense for them to tighten it down, bring it into maybe a 10.
Yeah.
This episode was kind of slow. I hope they improve on the whole season run by being busier than the previous seasons.
Yeah.
By having a nicely lean show. But it is episode 1. We can't really see far beyond that. But I've got a very high hopes for this show going forward.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. God, that last scene was brilliant.
Oh yes, yeah. The last scene was, of course, a fight scene, and it was great. Quite short. Probably it was like a minute from start to end, but there was a nice little wisecrack. There was a bit of a nice little visual effect I quite liked, with the fist hitting Luke Cage's face.
Yeah, that was nice.
Was cool.
Good bit of slow-mo.
Nice bit of bone poking out of an arm.
I'm still wondering when we're going to get, like how in Daredevil there were those scenes that were, say, him coming down a staircase.
Oh, that was lovely. I loved that.
There was that other one shot with him in a corridor. I'm wondering if we're going to get anything like that.
I think that will be nice.
Like a very long,
that made no sense
scene.
in Jessica Jones, but so they didn't. It would have made no sense to put that in Jessica Jones. But this, it makes great sense. I would love to see. I am a huge fan of the hero taking out a horde of mooks.
Oh, yeah.
That's why Blade is good. That's why Kill Bill is good. Well, one of the reasons why Blade and Kill Bill are very good. I think Luke Cage could be the new high watermark for taking out a horde of mooks.
Could be. Well, we'll see. It hasn't been yet.
He hasn't been yet, but I think he could be.
Yeah.
I think Daredevil actually is a very good example of doing that.
Oh, yeah.
And I very much like it. But bones sticking out of arms brings me neatly onto adult themes.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about how Netflix is definitely much more adult than the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
This is more adult than Netflix has been up until now, I think.
Yeah.
A little bit more gory in the fight scenes, but crucially, I think more swear words than we've ever had before. References to a whole load of sex.
Yeah.
Which just doesn't happen in the MCU.
Happened in Netflix before, though.
It has, but not nearly so gratuitously.
Mm.
I can't remember if we saw any drug references. I don't think we did, but there was a lot of drinking.
Yeah, but like we had that as well.
We had that in Jessica Jones. We had very, very self-destructive drinking in Jessica Jones. Yeah, that's true. So there's nothing new there. There wasn't any reference to drugs, was there? I don't think so. But we are definitely we are nicely back into Daredevil season 1 style criminal underworld.
Oh yeah, we are.
I kind of like that with Fisk and his untouchable power. Although we didn't see Fisk for a few episodes, this time we've got what appears to be the big bad.
Oh, we don't know if that's the big bad.
Episode 1. Well, we've definitely got...
somebody hung up on him.
Oh, that's true. We've definitely got a leader of the criminal underworld already happening.
Yeah, we've been given a face. But whether there's going to be somebody beyond that face...
Yeah, whether it's going to be bigger than that...
I imagine there will be.
To see. But... Yeah, Jessica Jones was one individual.
I feel like we still have yet to work out what's going on. Whereas with Jessica Jones, we knew from the first episode.
That's true. And Jessica Jones was, in many ways, a more simple plot. There weren't as many moving parts. It was complex in terms of Jessica Jones's own personal story.
Yeah.
But in terms of, there were very few moving parts in Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Which is fine. There's lovely versions of stories you can do. This one's going to be bigger, I think, whereas Jessica Jones was more personal. And I guess actually Daredevil 2 was quite personal as well with the Punisher thing. Mm-hmm. It was an individual, because it started out with stopping the Punisher and then became the Punisher's trial.
Yeah.
So that was relatively small. I think Daredevil 1 had the highest stakes. and now we're kind of back into that.
Mm.
And I like that. I'm excited to see more mob bosses. I'm excited to see Luke Cage take on the mob.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That could be exciting. So yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, let's move on to
Episode
the
one.
next episode.
That's down. Here's
one
episode
is
2,
finished.
which comes after episode 1, Harry. Which you might need to write some of this down so you remember next time.